Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Sunday, September 19, 2021. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. Today we're going to look at the S&P and Tesla and gold. We have some very exciting stuff. We're going to take a different approach, a different route today. We're going to start with our reports we send to our monthly subscribers to our newsletter service. Here is the one from the 14th of last week, and you can see we had a direct hit on our target. We were looking for a downside target of 44.36, and the S&P hit 44.35 within a point of the actual target, and then we were looking for it to go up to these three Fibonacci retracement levels. That was on the 14th. That was after a previous direct hit earlier in the week. Okay, then we go to the 15th, and we were looking for those moves up, and you see we wanted the 44.90 target. That was a 50% retracement, and the market came within less than 4 points, 3.13 points of another direct hit on our target. Also worth noting is we had a turn date on September 14th that our subscribers had for months, going back to the September of 2020 spiral, the year 2020, almost a year in advance we had this turn date, and it hit right on that low for the third wave down. So you can see there's the wave count from the all-time high, which is our make or break, and we're still looking for a move below that 819 low of 43.67 to confirm a change in trend. So far, so good, and we'll get into more of the details about that. But speaking of our subscription, there's the subscription services we offer. Annual monthly video on demand. We have a guess the closing price of the S&P the end of every month. By the 10th, it goes to now to be for the October. You win all that free, and there's all the other things we offer. So while we're at it, we want to get our disclaimer in and out of the way there. There is a disclaimer. You can see our awards over the years from Timer Digest, Top 10 Awards, and a disclaimer. Okay, so let's get into the wave count. Like I said, a lot of exciting stuff going on here. We're going to look at things from the fourth wave low of March of 2020, the pandemic low, if you will. We're looking at a weekly bar. You can see we've got a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 down, and what appears to be a completed 5-wave pattern. Let's do some Fibonacci analysis on this if we can. Let me get into that extension tool, and you can see here we'll get as close as we can to the actual. Okay, there's one, and that's close enough. There's two. You can see 3 gains more than a 1.618 multiple, with one right there at that February high when they manipulated the market. That's a story. That's another story for a later time. And then we can look at wave 5 as it relates to wave 1. You can see that gains just more than a 1-to-1 relationship. So as far as structure of the wave count is concerned, it's a completed 5 waves. 5 is at least equal to 1, 3 is the longest, and 5 goes above 3, and it supports a 5-wave pattern. That's what we're looking at. Let me wipe that off here real quick. So we're looking for a correction. Let me get this retracement in here first of at least this most recent 5-wave advance, possibly more. But you can see there's our targets there. Let me get that more cleanly on there if I can. There we go. And so we're looking for a retracement of this 5-wave advance from the March pandemic low in 2020 to the September 2nd all-time high of 2021. This is weekly, so it shows the week of August 30th. Okay, our targets there, and I'll get the pick out. These might not be exact. 36.48, 33.69, and 30.90. Okay, let me see if I have that pick here on, and I don't. Okay, we'll have to go with that. Let me see. Let me get over here, see if I have that. Bear with me while I look on my other screen here. See if I can pull up that pick of the weekly from there. Bear with me a moment here. And there it is there. Okay, there's the March 23rd low, 2020. There's the 5-wave advance. There's the all-time high. There's the targets there. 36.45, 33.67, and 30.90. We're expecting a decline at least of this 5-wave advance, possibly back to the 1987 low or the 1974 low. But first things first, we got to get below the August 19th low from this year. So let's get into this. Here is the August 19th low. Now we're looking at a 1-hour chart. We have, let me put those waves up here for you guys. Okay, from here we get a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 down, and a 5 up at the all-time high. And you see it's correcting from there. We kept getting 5 waves down and lower highs. We showed that last week. That was our first signal that this market could be turning. We'll get confirmation with a break of this low on August 19th, because a second wave or this correction cannot take out more than 100% of this 5-wave rise. So that'll be the confirmation we're looking for. We've got a couple early signs already. Let's get the retracement of this here. Okay, and you can see our targets there. I believe I have a pic of that. We've got 42.76, 44.57, and 44.34 for targets on that. And let's get into our pick on that. Let's see here. Okay, here's that where we had the that's the all-time high, make or break, MOB. A move above this high negates all of this. Okay, so far we have a 1 down, a 2 up, and then an expanded flat for 1 and 2, and then we've got 3, 4, and 5. 1 is down. There's where our 2 target was, where we came within 3 points, and there's all the information we need on that for quick review. Let's get into, there is the other one we did. This one here, there's all kinds of information on here, okay? First thing I want you guys to notice is the new Fibonacci time spiral I have up here in the top right-hand corner. We're going to look at that intently because it's from the all-time high, and that should draw the most attention right now because it is in progress. The all-time high is still holding, and it has 0 slippage. You can see the turn dates there. 9/7, you can see it over here. That marked a low. 9/10, it marked a high. I don't have it on there. I'm sorry, it marked the wave 3 low. My bad, right here. Okay, and then we've got the 9/15. This was 9/15. This was 9/16. It could be off by a day if you want to call it the second wave high or the A high. Either way, it's either a direct hit or off by a day. And the next turn date in the sequence is September 23. If this pattern is to continue, if this trend is to continue, and it was very important that this low on Friday took out this previous low, okay, on the 14th, that shows us that it's probably going lower, okay, and we got to watch this develop here. We could see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe another. This should hold. This high here should hold, but we're looking at September 23rd, and then as the sequence plays out, we got October 6th and October 27. You can see this could be 3 down, 4 up, and 5 down. Not to forget about our other 2 spirals that have been working in tandem together so nicely that we had from the expanded flat high back in July with no slippage going all the way through. We've showed that on previous reports. And then we had the most recent was the 8:30 high. It had a slippage of 3 days to the 9/2 all-time high. This one has a turn date of 10/3. This one has a turn date of 10/6. Therefore, you see the date range, if you will, using both of these in tandem together. Okay, the one from the all-time high shows 10/6. This one shows 10/3. Let me look at my calendar here. I believe, yeah, 10/3 is a Sunday, so we may expect that between 10/4 and 10/6 for the wave 4 high. And then again, we've got 10/27 here and 10/23. This spiral from the March 4 low has had 1 minute of slippage through the last turn date of 7/26. The next one is 10/23. It can't get more than 100, and it's so close to it with 99 and 5 nines. But if it pops on 10/22 or 10/25 because the 23rd is a Saturday, it'll be as close to 100% accurate as you can get. It's that's why all this is very exciting. But we'll see. I almost skipped the price. This is price and time, by the way. It's called a blueprint for a decline. I did this back in 1998 at that October low. It worked out great, hit right on our target. So really bold here going out with not just price, not just time, but both of them. So we're combining our Fibonacci time spiral with our Fibonacci extensions and retracements. So this next one, 923, wave 3 here in the circle equals wave 1 here in a circle at 43.74. It gains a 1.618 at 43.04 and a 2.618 at 41.92. I put the 2. It could be 3. It could be 4. Third waves are strong and powerful. If this all-time high is a high of significance, expect the third wave to extend. It can take on any extension it chooses. It's, like I said, the most strong and powerful. When that's over, we'll be able to calculate a price target for wave 4. Again, we'll have that early for our subscribers to our monthly subscription on our daily reports, sometimes more than once a day. But suffice to say, it should hold below this wave 1 low of 44.35. But 3 is developing. We've got to wait for that to complete before we can calculate wave 4. Then, of course, the same with wave 5. We'll know where wave 5 could be once 4 up is done. A lot to play out here, a lot of bold price and time. We'll see how it plays out. Again, we've got that time sequence, if you will, or an array of dates from the 22nd to the 27th. And again, the 22nd of October marks a Saturday, I believe, so we could look for that anywhere from Friday to 22nd. I'm sorry, from the 23rd is a Saturday, so we look at it from the Friday to 22nd to the next week on the 27th, marrying these two price time spirals to give us a time target of several days. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. We put that out to our subscribers earlier. Okay, let me see if I've got something on. Okay, yeah, let's see. No, we don't have it there. We don't have it there. Let me have another look here. And we covered that, and we covered that. By the way, we don't want to forget to thank you guys for subscribing to our channel. Remember to hit the reminder bell and the like button right there. We appreciate your patronage to the channel. Okay, I think that's it for the S&P. When I get back to here, this is what we're looking at. We've been waiting for this 5 waves to complete. They appear to have done so, and our time spirals are finding direct hits all over the place, and not just time but price also. Okay, and there's the look at the most recent 5-wave advance on an hourly chart. Okay, we want to look at Tesla. Tesla here, we're looking at a daily chart. Not much has changed with Tesla. That's why I haven't covered it recently. But you can see the all-time high in January of 900. 5 waves down for A to the, what was it here, the March 5th low, which I believe was 539. And then we've got an A, a B, and a C. We could get into all the technical stuff with the double, triple threes, all the X, W, X, and Y's and all that, which it looks like it played out to a complicated correction up. But suffice to say that that looks like the B wave high. We were looking for a possible double top with A, which is 780. Didn't quite get there. Could it still? Yes. Okay. Or it could go to the 786 at 808, but we still think this is all corrective. Okay, we've got 5 down. We've got A, B, C for 3 up, and we're looking for another 5 waves down. I think I might have a little closer look at that. If I do, no, I don't. Okay. So anyway, that's the big picture on Tesla. And let's just get a target if that marked the high. Again, it could go higher, but where the high is now, let's get an extension from A to B for a C wave target. Should gain equality, and is sitting down there at 401. It might not be exact. I don't know if I got exactly on that high. I like to be exact to the 100th of a point, but suffice to say it's around 400. That's what we're looking at for Tesla. I want to take a peek at gold. Again, for a recap back here, the August highs, the move down looked corrective. We said it should be corrective. It came close within a few points of our target low, and then we saw 5 waves up, as you can see here with the black parentheses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That marks wave 1. Wave 2 cannot retrace more than 100% of wave 1, and it didn't. It came close, but it didn't. It held, the wave count held, and from that double bottom, if you will, we had a thrust upward. Again, at a smaller degree of trend, we see 1 up, 2 down, 3 down, 3 up, 4 down, and 5 up. And again, it looks like a 3-wave correction. We're sitting right in between the 50% and the 618. The 50% is 1757. The 618 is 1739. You can see there we got 1753. ABC. Let me look at that a little closer. See if we can get where C equals A and see what that target would be. Let me get an extension here for this correction off of this high. There is A not labeled. There is B not labeled. Let me get on it. There, C gains equality with A right at the 50% retracement. It overshot it a lot. The 1618 is down here at 1722. This low here on August 9th of 1681 needs to hold. A move below there negates the wave count. Okay, once this correction is over, and we can extrapolate that out too. We don't know that it's over, but let's just, for argument's sake, say it is down here, and let's get a target for the third wave. This is one of 3 right here. From this low to this high, this 5-wave advance is one of a higher degree. Okay, let's get a Fibonacci extension on here, and we're playing a scenario where the second wave, the ABC, is over. It still could go lower, but if that low holds, there's our target for 3. It gains equality at 1894, and more likely a 1.618 Fibonacci extension at 1987. I want to leave you guys with this this pick here because it's just chock full of information. We've got 3 different time spirals. We've got Fibonacci extensions. We've got a blueprint for the upcoming decline that appears in progress from the all-time high. This, again, is not to scale. This 5 will be way lower. We're getting way ahead of ourselves, but 3 down is unfolding. We would need to see this high from the 16th hold. That is near-term make or break. Bigger picture, the all-time high of 45.45 is the make or break for the entire wave count, and we need to see a move below that August 19th low, which is 43.67. So far, so good. This thing is unfolding. The 23rd is the next turn date. Keep that in mind. It is right on this page here, and there it is. Okay, that could be the wave 3 low. That would be another 3 or 4 days of next week for the market to decline. Yeah, the 23rd is a Thursday. I think the Fed's meeting next week too. Surprise, surprise. The news will follow the wave count, all right? The news doesn't create the market. The market creates the news. We'll see what happens. All right, thank you guys again. Until next time, take care, everyone.